Hey everyone, so this video is about the book Rental Property Investing, written by Brandon Turner, who is a real estate investor, and he just talks about how he was able to build up his wealth from nothing, and just how he invested in real estate and how he was able to build his wealth up to having 44 units. And so this is a very comprehensive book on real estate investing, and he guides you step by step on how he did it and just how he was able to amass his wealth through real estate. Now, because he is American and he invests in America, some of the parts will be only applicable for Americans, especially when it comes to the loans, and there are other parts where it's just applicable for Americans, but that's just a small portion. But for the majority of it, the book still is applicable to pretty much everyone, despite not being American. So don't let that discourage you if you're not American. Yeah, definitely check out this book still. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about the pros and cons that he states of real estate investing. And for those of you who are interested in investing in real estate, here are some pros and cons for you to kind of think about. All right, so I'm first going to go over the pros, and the very first thing is that you can leverage. So you can leverage your money to get real estate. So you don't need all the money to buy a house. You can go to the bank, get a loan, and you're able to kind of leverage the bank's money to help you buy a piece of property. All right, so that's number one. The second thing is that it's a working model. Now that basically means that real estate is kind of a tried and true path. There have been people who've been able to make money. Obviously, there are people who've lost money, but he says that it's a working model because people have made money for generations, and so that's what he's going to go with. The third thing is that he has direct control, or you have direct control. And so that basically means that if you want to change something with your houses, you can do it because you own it. For the most part, you have control over pretty much everything except for its location, right? Well, I mean, even with that, you can choose to buy it or not buy it. So with control, you have control over pretty much whatever you want to do with the property. If you want to change up the layout, or if you want to change up the design, if you want to up the rent, it's all, you have full control over that. All right, number four is that you have variety. So there's so many types of real estate. There's commercial, there's residential, and even for residential, there's apartments, there's duplexes, triplexes. There's so many different types of real estate, and so for him, he likes that. He likes the variety. He likes being able to reap the rewards from the different types of real estate. So that's something for you to consider as well. And the last thing is that it's passive income. For the most part, it's passive income. So that means you do the hard work up front first, and then after you'll be getting paid by your tenants, and hopefully you'll be able to profit off of that. All right, so those are the 5 things that he likes about real estate. Now I'm going to talk to you about the things that he doesn't like about real estate. Now, number 1 is that it takes time to build wealth. Now he's saying that you're not going to become wealthy overnight. It takes years to kind of build up your wealth in real estate. So if you think that real estate is going to be kind of like a get rich quick, unfortunately it's not get rich quick. All right, so the second thing is that there's a lot of paperwork and a lot of bookkeeping that needs to be done. So, when you're filing for loans, or when you have properties under your name, you have a lot of paperwork to do. You have to keep track of all of it, especially if you own single house units. So you have to get the paperwork for the loan, for the pretty much everything for that one unit, right? So that's what he was saying. It's kind of a hassle to manage all of that paperwork. All right, number 3 is that you have to deal with people. Believe it or not, you actually have to deal with people. So he's saying that there's going to be people who you don't like, and you're going to have to deal with them. And if you are someone who doesn't like dealing with people, then maybe real estate's not for you, or maybe you should reconsider your strategy in terms of getting a property to manage your property. So yeah, that's something else. And the last thing that he talks about is you have tenant problems, or you're gonna get problems from tenants. So he was saying that you'll have problems from tenants. You'll get the rare, occasional 2 a.m. Can you fix my toilet call? And he was saying that most of the problems that you'll get you can handle, but you'll occasionally get these problems that you don't want to deal with. And so for yourself, if there's problems that you think you don't want to deal with, then that's something you have to factor into whether you want to invest in real estate. All right, well, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you liked this video and you want more, you can subscribe and you can get notifications on my future videos. If you're interested in the book, there's a link down below on where you can get it. If you want to check out my website for other books I've reviewed, it's www.bookstakeaway.com. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye for now.